Hello and welcome back to another episode of A Tad Bit Older. My name is Pearl.
And I'm Juliet.
And happy election day. Dun, 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 dun.
Vote.
If you haven't voted, make sure you go vote. We voted early. Did you vote already?
I haven't voted yet.
Oh my God.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to vote it on the day of, though.
So you sent in your mail-in ballot, or you're dropping it off?
I'm dropping it off.
You're going to drop it off. Okay, so you still need to drop off your ballot. And we already walked ours in like a week ago. And
you did yours? Oh, because you have the... What were you talking about? You have the...
Yeah, we got a mail-in ballot.
Yeah.
So they mailed it to us, and it was like, oh my God.
What?
It was like when we sat down to do our ballot, me, Matt, and my mom.
It's like homework.
We were like, okay, what'd you put for this prop? What'd you put for that prop? Wait, what do we put in for this prop again?
That's so funny.
And then
it is like test taking, though.
It is, because the way they word some of these props, they're so legal, and you're like, wait, yes,
what does that
mean
exactly?
Yes is not a good thing. It's a bad thing. No's a good thing.
Or is it? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, wait, I was like asking ChatGPT, like, what does this really mean? Like, humanize this for me. Put this in English so
oh my
I
gosh,
know.
that's good, actually.
Yeah, so
ChatGPT.
It was a nice little cheat sheet. And then it was funny because then the next day, one of our other mom's friends was next to me, and I could see her. I was like, what are you working on? She's like, my ballot. She's like, what'd you put for this prop? And I was like, let me send you this guide.
Yeah.
You can read through it and you can decide. I found it on like one of the political websites, and it kind of like tells you each prop.
Like it breaks it down better?
Yeah, it breaks it down better.
That's cool.
So
but you're right, when you do read it, it's like
raw.
Yeah. I know. I'm like,
we're trying not, if you're watching on YouTube, we're trying not to look at Matt. We're trying to just look at the camera.
I didn't even know what happened when you
I know.
I was like this.
I know.
I did it too.
I'm like, oh shit, Matt.
No, but when you read the ballot, it's like, are you against, child sex trafficking, blah blah blah, and it has all this stuff, and then it's like, and also send Mexicans back to Mexico.
Yeah.
Wait,
there was
like,
this prop, and it was like,
you threw two
it
things
was like
there?
all this stuff about border patrol, and at the end it's all, and prosecute all those who like bring fentanyl in. I was like, why would they put these together? Because what if I'm yes for one, but no for but they like combine
because they're trying to like
they tie them up.
So it was kind of funny, but then I saw this TikTok, and it was like, which I loved. I was like, this is such a great idea. But I saw this TikTok of this family, and they're like, we're having a ballot party. Fill out our ballots and eat tacos.
Gosh.
They had like a whole cookout. They had all these tables, and all their family members were there with their ballots. And one person had like a PowerPoint up. It was like showing all the props, explaining it to the family members. Like,
would be so.
I was like, that's like goals right there. That's family.
That's
goals.
like dummy voting 101.
Sorry, I thought I know I'm a tad bit older because I would love that.
That sounds so fun, right? I was like, oh my God, that actually sounds like a really good time.
Yeah.
But that was us. I was standing in the middle of the kitchen. He was at the table. My mom was sitting.
Oh my God, you should have recorded that. That would have been so funny. I should have.
And we were both like, he was like going ahead. I'm like, wait, don't go ahead. We're not on that prop yet. Yeah. Like, what do we do with these judges? Yes or no? Like, who's who? And go do. And I'm like, well, I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna vote for a woman.
Oh my, that's me. That's me. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna vote for a woman.
I'm like, which one's a woman and which name sounds like Mexican?
It's all Kelly Smith. It's all guy.
Yeah. And then I took my Girl Scouts to go do like a mock voting.
Oh, I did see that.
So cool.
Cute.
It was really cool.
So cute.
It was super cool, but it was funny how they voted. Like, because when they voted,
can you see? So they give them like a little sheet.
Well, they did it on the computer, so theirs was electronic, and it had pictures of like all the different candidates. And so I think when it got to the state senator, they were like, I said, guys, your vote is confidential unless you choose to share it, with each other. Yeah. So we got back in the car, I was kind of like, hey, how'd you guys like voting? Was it fun? And then they were like, I think we all kind of voted for the same people. And so I said, okay. And they said, we want to share. And they're like, oh my gosh, I voted for that green guy. And I said, green guy? And they said, it said Green Party. And I go, oh yeah. So he wasn't Republican, he was Democrat, it was a Green Party. Yeah. And like, me too. He looks so nice. He looked like such a friendly tata. And I remember the guy, they're like, everyone else had these professional photos, but his was a picture of him in his car.
Oh my
And I was like, oh my God. I was like, first of all, that's not how you choose a candidate. But they're like, he looks so nice. He looked like a sweet grandpa. That's who we voted for. I was like, you guys are cute. Oh my god! But they really enjoyed it, and I thought it was cool, like to include them. And,
oh my god! I know. And you told me about
I showed them like, okay, this is where like the adults are voting, and I showed them our ballot because when we got our ballot, my daughter's like, I want to see where it says like the 2 presidential candidates' names. She's like, that is like, she just thought that was pretty cool, like to see it. So, if you haven't voted, make sure you vote. Yeah. And if it's your first time voting, welcome to adulthood, I guess. Are you an adult when you start voting? Like,
you have to be 18.
It's a pretty big milestone. Right? Yeah. How old do you remember how old you were when you first got to vote?
I don't think I voted when I was 18, probably the year after.
One of my younger sisters, on her birthday is November 4th, which sometimes lands on an election day. Yeah. And on her 18th birthday, she got to vote. And I forget who, I think it was like Barack Obama year.
Oh, wow.
That she got to vote. So it was pretty cool. And my parents took her down there. Like, my parents are so, like, old school. They're like, nope, we have to go in there.
Oh, my God. So it's my mom and my dad. It.
We want
She's like, no, sticker. I don't trust him. Yeah. I need to go in there, and I need to... Yeah, they're old school.
And my parents are also like, no, we want to go out there and show ourselves. Like,
oh, my mom. So is my mom. She still writes checks. So, I mean...
oh, my God.
Hell yeah.
So, what?
That tells you. Yep, she still writes checks.
That's so cute. I love it. I think my stepmom still writes checks. She don't trust
the system.
Yup. So my stepmom too. She does not trust the government. She don't trust it. But I feel like checks, like, I don't know. Checks, I feel like, are not secure anymore.
They're not.
Like, that's so the wrong way.
She still writes checks. I'm not kidding.
I'm like, you know how much I love like drive up, order ahead. That's why I'm a mail-in ballot person.
Yeah.
But I still didn't put I'm a little like too, like your mom. I was like, I'm not putting this in the regular mail. Like, I took it to a polling place and put it. Oh,
you did?
Yeah, okay. I went to a polling place and I put it like in the ballot box because I wanted to make sure. And then it's so cool because here where we live in Maricopa County, it'll tell you like, hey, we received your ballot. We verified it. And then like 2 days later, it was like, your vote's been counted. So first it had to go through the process of being validated and then it was counted. So
it's in.
Yeah. Yay.
Just gotta wait for me.
So happy election day. Who knows how long it's going to take to count these votes. I'm betting it's going to be like a week or two like it was.
So the New York Times right now has Harris up by 1 point.
Yikes.
And then CBS has Trump winning.
Dang.
Mm. And then it shows like all the states that are like dead even, which is Nevada.
Okay.
Arizona's slightly leaning Democrat.
Yeah.
And then the regular battleground states like Pennsylvania and all that stuff there.
Okay, this is how we are a tad bit older. I don't know. Probably not you, Juliet, but like we watch
John King.
The news. Like, that's like our favorite thing to do. Sure. We love when they're in the middle of like talking and they're like, breaking news. We have a prediction, an election.
We don't even watch CNN that much, but when John King's on there and he's all, we're gonna zoom in.
Oh my God!
He's like zooming into like the counties. He's like right here. Yeah. Okay, right here. See right here. And then he's like, well, in 2020, this is what it looked like. Okay, now this is where we're at. So it's kind of, and then it's like, and then what's his name? Wolf Blitzer like interrupts him and he's like, we have a prediction. We can make a prediction, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like,
oh my God.
No. But then he knows like each county, John King, it's probably the thing he does once a year. This is every 4 years, because he'll be like, oh, this county right here, there's a lot of stay-at-home moms. There's a lot. You're like, you know all of that, like the demographic. Oh, there's a church right there, and you're just like, I know they get their ballots in later, and you're just like, how you know?
Yeah,
that,
like he'll be like, a lot of mail-in ballots are here. They don't start counting till 7:30.
He's like, Margaret makes pies right there. I know her. It's like, how are you so specific?
So you don't watch like the news?
I don't watch any news at all
because it makes you like.
I just don't like to.
Yeah.
I just don't like watching the news.
I don't like to watch the news, but I love watching election news. I don't know why.
I only watch the debate. I will watch for a little bit, and then I get kind of burned out. It's like a little too much.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then I'll watch like the whole like. When they start coming in for a little bit, but that's it. Like very little.
4 years ago, I stayed up all night, like all night. Well, 4 years ago was 2020, and it was coronavirus, you know, the pandemic. So,
Yeah.
you know, we were already kind of glued to the
Just
TV.
kidding.
Yeah. But like worry about the next disaster that was going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I remember staying up all night and being glued to the TV waiting for
Oh
those
my
results.
gosh.
And then
No.
my damn sister called me to drop something off. And while I was out and about, the like final word came through. I was like, I've been glued to this TV and I wasn't even home with my family when the results came, and I was so like, I got robbed that year.
Hurricane season.
Yeah.
Hurricane season gets you too.
Oh
You're like
my God,
watching
I stay
it.
up all night
Okay,
waiting.
I used to for that, not anymore.
They get you.
I can't.
Anderson Cooper, but I was watching like this year when he got hit by like debris while he was out there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta do something.
I
That's a lot.
know.
That's a lot. That's like
I told
fucking
my
watching
husband, I'm like-
Twister every fucking day. I'm like, nah.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say about elections.
I just gotta say, vote.
Yeah, just vote, and whatever happens, we're in this together.
Last year when Trump.
Tramp.
Last time when
Lady and the Tramp.
Last time when Trump ran, there was a lot of people very vocal about who they're voting for. This year, like no one's saying
Yeah.
You know
anything.
what? People
That's
are really
true.
quiet.
That's true.
Everybody's hush.
Which I kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
like I feel like it gets so stressful, and I don't want to know who you're voting for. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You don't need to know who I'm voting
Yeah.
for.
I don't think it's anybody's business,
Yeah,
honestly.
I don't-
it's
I
like,
think whoever
people
you-
make it look all secretive too. It's like,
Yeah.
But also, like, someone's like, who are you voting for? You're like, bro, like, why you
Yeah.
put me on the spot?
that's
like
like
that? Yeah.
asking you, how much do you have in your bank account?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah. There's just some things you just don't ask, you don't discuss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't.
I hate like when unless you know people are on the same page as you, I don't think it's, you should talk about it.
Yeah.
But sometimes at work, people will talk about it and I'm like, oh shit.
about
Like
to get-
the boomers
Oh
are
my
ta-
God,
the
I can't. That's
boomers
why I
are
told you, I was
talking
like,
about- yeah.
I cannot talk about
Like
politics.
I work with like
I cannot.
I work
like,
with like a lot of seasoned nurses who are boomers.
Yeah.
Ooh, and they get going
The
on
tea?
their politics. I'm like,
the tea.
I love it. I'm like, oh my God, Barbara, what are you doing right now? And I just like watch it and I laugh. I'm like, oh, you guys are so cute. But
That is not cute.
they get so worked up.
They do.
But anyways.
I'm like, please lower your blood pressure.
oh my God. Speaking of blood pressure, no. I'm just kidding.
Y'all worked up.
I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I probably won't watch the news too much. What I have enjoyed is like Saturday Night Live doing all of their like political skits.
Oh my God, I haven't watched them yet. I have not.
Oh my God, they're
Those
so
are funny.
funny.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in such a long time.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, I hardly watch like
We
any
don't watch TV, but
Like, for
there are
anything.
some.
Well, Penelope got into it.
Yeah,
Like,
I am.
we watch it casually, and
Yeah.
then Penelope now is like, it's
Oh,
coming
oh.
on. I want to watch it because she actually likes all the improving and stuff. She
Yeah,
wants to actually do that when
Yeah.
she grows up. So she's like, she wants to see the characters. She wants to see all that stuff.
It
so.
is funny though.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah.
do love it.
You need to watch it because Maya Rudolph does Kamala Harris and it's so funny. And then who's doing Joe Biden?
Dana Carvey.
Oh my God, he does it so good.
By the way,
He's all,
I'm
by
serious.
the way, and guess what? I'm serious, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we watched it only. Oh, that's true. Yeah,
At
we
least
did.
just watch-
But that was yeah. We
Yeah.
have watched that one.
I try to I only can
You're
make
right.
it through the like intro, which is where they do most of the political skits, is right at the beginning.
Yeah.
But I like the person who does Trump, but I liked it better when Alec Baldwin did Donald Trump. I thought he did
Do
a
you watch
better
that one?
job.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Who's doing Donald Trump now? One of their own cast people.
Yeah, cast
Yeah,
member. I don't know
he's
his name.
good, but
Yeah,
I
he's good.
I thought Alec Baldwin was better. But
Alec Baldwin made an appearance though. He was
did.
somebody.
He wasn't he like an announcer or something. From,
yeah, like an.
But the
yeah.
only thing is with those skits, they're not as funny if you don't watch the things. Like if
Yeah.
you don't, like you said, you watch the debates.
Because you don't know what
You're like, wait,
to
you
what
don't
are
know
they
who they're
making
making
fun
fun
of,
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing I'm looking. I've enjoyed this political
Yeah.
season is SNL making fun of, and we just got done with Halloween last week.
Oh my God, I know.
I didn't see. So we talked about some of the costumes that we thought we might see a lot of.
Oh yeah.
I seen a lot of Beetlejuices.
I did. I saw a lot of Beetlejuices. What else did I see? I saw oh my gosh, I just thought about it too. I saw a lot of Michael Myers.
Oh, really?
A lot.
That's like a go-to.
That is a go-to, but I saw a lot of them, actually,
I think it's getting more popular. Like,
I did see a lot of Michael
It goes
Myers.
through waves, you know what I mean?
True.
You never really see Freddy.
No.
I saw a lot of Ghostface.
Ghostface is like the Scream guy.
Oh.
Ghostface is like
I
a
saw a lot of
go-to. I feel like
Ghostface.
that's a go-to.
Yeah.
We had a girl come. She was very tall, and she had a clown face on that lit up. It was giving Purge vibes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was it a mask?
Yeah, it was like a mask,
and it was like
lit up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I saw a similar one.
She
like
was
that.
freaky. She came up to me and like did the whole like turning her head, and I was like, and I didn't know it was a female. She even squatted down and she just stared at me. I was like, oh my god, you're kind of creeping
She
me out.
say trick or treat?
She didn't say shit. I gave her candy. She left. Then she ended up coming back later, and I was like, oh my god, this bitch is back. And she was like walking down the street like like a damn spider because she was so long. I was like, oh my god, that
9 foot tall.
yeah,
woman.
I swear it looked like she was walking on stilts. And then she took her hat off, and I said, oh my god, you're very tall. And I said, and you're a female. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my god, you freaked me out earlier. But yeah, I seen a lot of Beetlejuices. Not too many. I thought I was gonna see a lot of the bob heads. The like bobs from the Beetlejuice movie, what they're called.
Have you
the
seen
little
it?
heads.
Oh, those are difficult though to make
that's what I
as
was
a
thinking.
costume.
Someone did come with like they were an invisible person. Like they had a hat and the glasses and everything. And
were they wearing that like black nylon?
No, like they had like from Transylvania. How Hotel Transylvania, that guy, he's like invisible. He kind of looked like that, but his head was down here like in his flannel shirt.
Oh wow!
And then coming out of the flannel shirt was like a
DIY something.
Yeah, like a DIY.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And then one kid recognized all of our kids' costumes, which like made their night because someone was like, "Oh my god, you're so and so." She was like, "Oh my god, thank you for knowing."
My kids, Zelda and Zach, were fed up because they were like the star of trick-or-treating.
That's what they were saying.
They kept getting stopped everywhere because they had blow-ups. We bought them.
I love blow-up
costumes.
costumes.
My god. And the way they were running, oh my god. We have to put
video
a video of
running?
it because it's hilarious.
I love the blow-up
everybody
costumes.
kept stopping them to the point where Zelda was like, I don't want people stopping me anymore. She's like, I'm tired. And I'm like, well, babies, because you look cute because they have blow-ups, but they're tiny. They're like little ones, you know? So they were like, just like all over the place.
So
literally, I kid you not, like how, like, can I take a picture? And they were just like, at first they liked it, and then eventually they were like over it.
That is so cute. I love the blow-up costumes.
This is the first time they've done it,
and they're like,
that's what they look like.
I seen someone as a minion.
I saw that one. We saw that one yesterday.
They were like, I seen a video of them trying to get the candy, and then they were like trying to put in their bucket. I was dying laughing.
They were, oh my god, they were trying to get in the car. Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Did they have to keep deflating?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god, please post.
I do the haunted house, and she's like 2 people coming in, and they come in and talk. They have the blow up things. You can hear the little fan. It's all.
We went in one too,
and I'm just like hiding behind a thing, and they're all. And you can hear that. Shh, and I'm just like, oh my god. And then I'm like, rawr, and then they're just like, like you can't even see a reaction or anything. They're just like,
our kids,
and then they go, they walk in.
Our kids, we went in a haunted house too, and our kids, they're so big, so they're like, they spooked them, and they didn't even get spooked because it's like the blow up. They can't even see. They don't know what's going on
or hear.
And then they're like, what's around me? And I'm like, it just keep walking. Just keep walking. It was funny.
Oh my god. Did you guys make it a long night? Like, what was your cutoff time for trick-or-treating?
Oh no, we don't make it a long night. We just do like an hour and a half.
We were done by 8:00.
Yeah, we were done by 8.
Oh my god, that scared me. Our light just turned off. Did you hit something?
Yeah, let's pause real quick.
Okay. So yeah, we called it quits at 8:00, and then did your kids go? my kids went to school the next day. I was
Yeah.
like so proud of myself for getting their asses up and going, but
Yeah, we went to school.
I kind of screwed myself because I signed up to help in the classrooms. I was like,
my God.
shit, I have to go. I signed up.
So did Ivan. So I was like,
I was like, good job, teacher, sticking that in there for the day after that. Because when I signed up, I didn't think about it. And then, like, I was like, oh, we could just stay home. And I was like, I can't. I signed up.
You know what? I didn't even know. She asked me through text, and then she didn't even give me a time.
Yeah.
So I didn't know a time.
Oh.
She's like, do you want to come and, like, participate or volunteer? And then I was like, well, I can't. I work. But then I volunteered him.
You're like, but my husband will
And
go.
then I
But my
forgot
husband
about
will
it.
be there.
Yeah, I was like, he'll be there.
He
So
will
then
be
I
there.
texted her and I was like, hey, what time? She's like, oops, I forgot the time. And I was like, okay, well, he's going to be late. But anyway, he did that.
But otherwise, it was a good Halloween season. We had a nice month of episodes, and now we get to get into the holidays.
The big holidays.
Oh, that's
Oh my God.
Did you hear that? I wasn't even trying. Sorry, guys. But
Evergreen.
Yeah.
That's what she probably was trying to say.
I was trying to do Mariah Carey.
It's an evergreen song, Mariah Carey. Evergreen things are like every year it comes around.
She owns
and
Christmas.
She's number one.
Oh my
She
God.
owns
How
Christmas.
much money do you think she makes every
Look it up, honey.
year?
She owns Christmas.
Year?
Every
Or
year
how
when
much?
the holidays
No, because
come.
it came
much
out.
does that
Listen,
song?
it came out in '93.
I know, but
How much did she make?
it starts playing every year around November
Mariah
again.
Carey
That song
owns
keeps
Christmas.
coming.
I don't think it's gonna be a lot yearly. But
No, it does.
It is.
It
Let me
is.
see.
Google
Let me-
It is,
okay,
bro.
I got you.
Look
Claire,
it
I
up.
got you.
Mariah Carey
It's a lot.
owns
Every
Christmas.
year she
This
makes.
is her thing.
It is.
She's in hibernation
And now
all
she's
year.
milking
Bitch only
it.
has to work like 2 months out of the year.
Seriously, that's
Like
it.
for maybe not even the whole month of December.
No,
she works
I
like
want that
5
job.
weeks a year, makes so much money. I'm the queen. I love it. Like good
Me
for her
too.
for like finding her lane and owning it.
Yeah.
Like because people love that
Bitch
song.
got a book now too.
What do you mean?
She has a book.
What's like what? A book
like
about
the
what?
the Christmas book
You
of
go-
her. I'm
you
not
go,
kidding.
girl.
You have to look it up.
I'm gonna get it and put it right here this
Yeah.
holiday season.
She got a book. You didn't know she has a book?
A lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. And I
So every Christmas season, she makes $3 million.
shit.
I told you it's not a lot. Watch this.
What?
though.
$3 million?
Excuse me?
$3 million a year?
Did you say million or
3
billion?
million off of one.
million.
3 million off of one
Season.
song a
Yes.
season.
But it's
That's
still-
good.
But watch this. Like, keep talking.
She's a millionaire.
How much did it make
she's-
when it first
She's
came out?
probably a billionaire by now.
A billionaire. Yeah.
What's that?
I said, how much has she made? Like, did she make when the song first came out?
In 90.
And I bet it hits number one every
Yeah.
year.
It does. That's what I was
It
trying to
does
say.
hit number one
They
every
call
year.
it an evergreen thing, so that's why you see a lot of your favorite artists write holiday songs because every year it's called it's called what do I call it? Evergreen
An
project.
evergreen project.
Every year it's gonna hit.
Good
get
for
played.
them. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
called
That's smart. But not everybody can do it like Mariah Carey.
No.
Because Ed Sheeran has one. Michael Bublé.
I mean, everybody has I think
Yeah.
everyone tries to, but
But
she's the
she's
queen.
just the queen,
I mean,
yeah.
she don't even fucking tour anymore. Like,
Yeah.
she just, and it's not like she recorded it. It's the
Yeah.
same.
You know who
song
has
from
a Christmas song
1993.
too now? It's Kodak Black.
Oh, really? What's that sound like? What's that like?
Not.
Not
Oh
good.
yeah, and Gucci.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love it. I love Christmas music. I mean, I love all holidays. And so we have a local radio station,
99.9
Heart
Radio.
Yeah. Beth and Bill. Oh, Bill died. But well, he died years ago.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
Beth and
Yeah.
Friends now.
That's true. Beth
Rest
and
in
Friends.
peace, Bill.
You're right.
But so if you live here in Phoenix, we have a radio station that plays Christmas music all day.
All
until
day long.
Christmas.
All day long.
By Christmas night,
Actually,
they're done.
They're done. They cut it
By
off
Christmas,
like
like,
December
evening.
26th.
Yeah. No, I would
No.
say like by the end of Christmas night,
No,
they're done.
December 26th.
Yeah. It's so
done,
sad.
done.
It's so sad. But so this year they're going to be playing it starting November 6th
I
between
looked it up.
6:30 and 7.
So it's November 6th.
November 6th.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all we listen to is Christmas music.
So
in the
do
car.
we.
Yeah. My sister is like, I can't.
You know
I don't
what?
like
Oh
it.
my
But
God,
we
me
do.
too,
I even
all day,
wait in the
every
car
day.
until that first
Me
song
too.
comes on. I love it. It's always like,
We're gonna have to do something.
yeah, we do. We should.
We're gonna have to do
I don't
something.
know, 'cause
we're
you're
gonna
not-
have to be cornballs.
We have to. It's the most
Wait.
wonder. That's usually around like 7:15 because I know I'm always like almost to school when that first song.
I'm
comes
awake.
on.
I'm just not at school.
You're just not at school. I'm in the car, and it's always the same song.
What day did you see again?
November 6th,
Okay.
which is next week.
Next week.
What? Wednesday, the
It's
day
on
after
Wednesday.
election day.
The day after election day.
That's it.
the
I
day
just need to
after.
get through this election, and then I can like officially feel like
you see how
holidays.
stressed you get?
Like,
We
if,
can't
like
do
if
that.
you're
No,
running for a
I'm
office.
not stressed.
We can't do
but
that.
I just feel like we need to handle business, and then we can like get into the holidays.
Business and pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited for Christmas music.
I'm excited over
All right, so I don't know how accurate this is. This is digital media news, and they're saying when she first started in the 90s, she reported, so it started in 94, and then 95, 96, 97, from their like calculations, I guess, she made $710,000 per season. And then it started...
So it didn't start off as like a big hit.
No.
So then... and then it starts... Because this is going into like streams and shit, like... So then it starts when it hits the 2000s. That's when she dipped into her first $5 million, and then now it's consistently 2.6 million, 3 million, like for each
Good for her.
season.
You go, Mariah. You go, girl.
And that's just royalties. Like, she's not performing, like you said. Like, she's not going anywhere. Her
it's like
song
passive
just
income.
She's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon.
No, you ain't gonna get her ass up.
No.
She barely likes to sing anymore.
Yeah.
She don't got to. She's Mariah
She
Carey.
doesn't have to. You're right.
She's a shapeshifter. I love her.
Dang. Remember that time you went and watched her and she laid down the whole time and sang?
Oh my god! I went to see her in
No.
Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas.
I
It was just her.
wanted
She's
to
like,
see her.
touch my body.
You're lying.
And then she's like, shake, shake, shake it. Then she just walks around, shake, shake, shake it out.
That's being stupid rich.
Yeah.
Stupid rich.
And then this is, and it's just like honey.
And people around
Like,
her,
just-
does she have dancers?
Everyone around her's like, and it's just like honey.
Was she eating dinner too?
And she's just like, honey, when you're mine.
Was she eating dinner? What?
Was she like getting dinner?
She's all, she don't gotta do shit.
Yeah,
She Mariah
she don't.
Carey. She knows it. She a
don't.
diva.
She don't.
She's
How
like-
old are her kids now?
Morocco and
Doesn't she have triplets?
she's got twins.
Twins. Yeah.
Rocco and I don't know the other ones.
I always get
Dang.
confused with, not that she reminds me of J-Lo, but it's like they have like the two kids.
Similar,
and
yeah.
yeah.
How old are J-Lo's kids? Teenagers?
They're like
I think they're-
12, 13
I
ish.
think they're teenagers.
Yeah, I think they did just turn 13.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
J-Lo, I've never seen J-Lo in concert.
No.
No. I wouldn't
Yeah,
pay
me
to
neither.
see J-Lo.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So yeah, I
Oh, let me put this in. When you remake her song, I'm sorry, like if you guys were to do a duet right now and remake her song, you wouldn't do it as good, obviously. But you don't have to. Well,
Speak for yourself.
I don't. Maybe you guys.
great singer.
Maybe you can hit those notes. I don't know. So. So it's like it's like a public, you can use it, you know what I mean? And she just will collect the money, but
yeah.
Well, yeah.
I
That's
would
what's
never-
called. What is it called? The
Cover?
not
Royalties?
license royalties, yeah.
Yeah, so when
Yeah.
we got done with trick-or-treating, my husband was cleaning up our little haunted house, and so while he was doing that, I took the time to like put all my Halloween porch decor away, which is not hard for me to switch over to, because I told you I don't go straight to Christmas. I'm a fall
Oh, right.
girl
You did tell me
until
that.
Thanksgiving. So I just left my pumpkins out, like my plain pumpkins that I got from Trader Joe's. And then I switched out my wreath really quick. And then I put all the like witch black stuff away.
Oh,
very
stuff
quick.
away.
And then when I came home today, my mom had taken all the decor down from inside the house.
Oh, no. I will hit up Hobby Lobby like tomorrow probably and go find me some new decor.
Yeah, I went to Michael's and it's like full-blown Christmas.
Yeah, and probably start taking my stuff out little by little. I don't think I'll put my stockings out, but I think little by little I'll start like going into it.
I think I will put trees up this year, but not decorate them. Just have them up ready to go on Thanksgiving. That way in the morning we can
you can just...
And I think I want the lights up early because I feel like it just takes forever to get Christmas lights up. I was just talking
about that with Ivan. I was like, you need to put the lights up. I was like, let's put them up this weekend.
Yeah. I feel like it takes forever to get the lights up. So you should put, like, those I agree should go up early.
I think you should put them up.
And we think guys should put them up.
I'm so glad you think that.
Yeah.
Put them up this weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah. For Thanksgiving, do you cook anything or do you go to like family?
So we don't celebrate at my house. We'll go to my mom's.
Your mom hosts.
And then we cook like whatever plate she wants us to cook. And then we'll usually take dessert or Ivan. I don't cook. Ivan cooks.
I'm just wondering what Thanksgiving's going to be like this year on an election year. You know it's going to be so stressful at these family gatherings.
Oh, you're talking about when people talk politics.
At family gatherings.
We don't.
Yeah. We don't. No. Our family's pretty much on the same page. Well, but our family's on the same page. Yeah. We only had one brother-in-law who was like different. Like he had different political views, but we just don't invite him. No, I'm kidding.
Girl, my Mexican-ass family does not talk politics. They fucking talk shit about the other family members. It's just a bunch of like, bunch of gossip and like,
do you have like stressful gatherings with family?
Not at all. It's like holidays? The best time. Our gatherings are the best time.
So when people say like, oh, you know, it's so stressful getting, I don't feel like that. I mean, we don't have stressful gatherings. I think I've done a good job getting rid of the toxic, the toxicity. I've kind of put my little like, okay, this is what I'm going to do and not do these holiday seasons. And then it's been good. So I think as long as you do that, let us know if the holidays are starting to bring on stress for you or if you're like, let's go, let's ready to do it.
I mean, naturally, I feel like it will at one point. I feel people start getting stressed out.
I think you get overwhelmed, right? With all the to-dos.
I think it's like overstimulation. There's a lot going on and people are so ungrounded during the holidays. They're just like, there's a lot going on.
I got a question real quick. Is Thanksgiving more of a drinking holiday? I know you eat, but
I don't drink on the holidays. But yeah, I think every holiday people... I mean, if we're talking, if I'm going to get like science here, I think the holidays bring on a lot of stress and old trauma, and people who have substance abuse problems probably tend to drink more during the holidays.
Yeah.
If you're talking,
because Thanksgiving is a big drinking day.
It is.
It is a big drinking day.
I think, look it up. So
it's Christmas, though.
I thought Thanksgiving was one of the biggest days that like AA meetings go 24 hours.
Holidays, yeah, for sure.
But I think Thanksgiving is it might be.
Yeah, look it up.
Well, talking to your family about your mistakes and politics.
It's so triggering.
Yeah.
And
going back and seeing your mom who you're just like, you don't really get along with. You're like...
Or like having to like go to homes
or
that you don't want to go to. And you're like, it kind of feels like a chore. You know what sucks for the holidays? To be honest, it's like, it almost feels like a chore.
Yeah.
Well, and it shouldn't feel that way.
No.
No. And I feel like if you don't show up to somebody's house, somebody gets upset about it and they're like, oh, well, they didn't come. They don't care. And it's like, it's not about that. It's like, people need to be more understanding. Like, either you show up or you don't. Some people just don't want to do anything.
Yeah. I saw this thing on TikTok and they said toxic families, holidays are everything for them because they don't see each other all year, and holidays is like the one or two times a year where they can be a quote unquote good family. So that when you don't show up, that's what you're saying. They get upset because they're like, "That I didn't see you all year. This was my one time to see you this year." But when you don't, when you don't have a toxic family and you see each other regularly, if someone were to miss a holiday, you're like, "It's fine. I'll see you tomorrow." You know what I mean? Like I see my sister every day. I talk to her every day. She sees my kids all the time. So for my sister not to show up to like my kids' functions, it don't matter to them because they know Thea's there. You know what I mean? Like they spend time with her. So I think that's like with the holidays. Like if I don't see you all year, I don't need to see you on the holiday. I'm good. Like we don't talk. I don't need to do that. I want to spend the holidays with the people that I see on a regular basis, I guess. I think that's a good way to avoid the stress. And then I kind of throw my hands up at a certain part of the month where I'm like, look, if I got it done, I got it done. Like if I didn't get to it, I didn't get to it. I have a list of things like, oh, I want to drink hot chocolate. I want to make cookies. I want to go get Christmas.
You try to squeeze all these things in. Yeah, and like
I have my go-tos. So caregivers, don't put too much pressure on yourself. These holiday seasons coming up.
Take it slow.
What do you do to take care of yourself? To kind of like, because you said most people are so ungrounded during the holidays. Like, what's something you do, or what's something people can do to like get themselves like in a good place and get grounded for the holidays?
I try to do something nice for myself first of all.
Love that.
So I try to take care of myself first, because if you can't take care of yourself, then you can't take care of anybody else.
Oh, I take care of myself. So
I try to do something nice for myself, and then I always just try to stay calm. Just think about it ain't that serious. That's my motto all the time. It's not that serious. So little things that I do is just like that, just like self-care, like try to like pamper myself here and there. And then just be gentle with myself. Because like I said, you do try to do all these things too.
Not
and
put
like,
too many
let's do all this, and let's go see the lights, and then let's make gingerbread cookies, and then like let's make this, and like we didn't have time for this, and it's just like
I was trying to look that up, and I stumbled upon this. The first Thanksgiving feast was 3 days long.
Dang. So people ate.
They were getting it in.
People did eat.
Thanksgiving football was initially a college tradition.
They probably were Mexican. Mexicans, we could eat all weekend.
And Thanksgiving,
and we do.
Thanksgiving became a holiday in 1863.
We don't need to talk about the history of Thanksgiving.
And Native Americans. On Thanksgiving Day, it's a quiet time and reflection.
Oh, I love that. I tried. I tried.
It would be. I mean,
I mean, after
you know what? I know some people don't celebrate it anymore.
Yeah.
I
mean, the holidays are hard. I was just thinking, it's so like hard these days because like nothing you do or celebrate anymore. It's so like, oh my God, we don't do that no more. Oh my God, do you know like the holidays or this? Like, there's just always so much controversy now. I think against like every little thing you do.
My God,
so I've tried to find a purpose. Like, I know, like Thanksgiving, it's not what like I celebrate. You know what I mean? It's gotta
thought it used to be when we were younger.
When you learn the true story of Thanksgiving and what happened. So I try not to focus on that. You know what I mean? And I made it more for me. Like, this is a time for me to just show my gratitude and really be thankful for my health and my family and where we've come. But still acknowledge the the darkness behind it,
right?
Which I still try to tell my kids about, even with like Christmas or Easter, like any holiday like that. People find something.
They do with everything now, and it's kind of honestly, and that makes it even more stressful,
right? Because you're like,
that's why I'm always like, it's not. I get it; it is serious, but it's not like just take that moment to just be together and eat good food, and just.
And gather together and love on each other and take care of each other.
But also, like, talking about Christmas and Thanksgiving, like, about the traditions, like Santa Claus and, like, where that Thanksgiving actually came from. It's like a dark cloud to tell your kid, like, well, you know why this really happened or something. So it's like...
They just want to be...
They're going to find out soon.
Yeah, they just want to be in the spirit of it.
Just let them be a kid and let them have a holiday.
And have fun. And like I said... I try to focus more on like, hey, let's be grateful. Let's acknowledge like the blessings that we had. Even with like the Elf on the Shelf stuff. I'm like,
oh my God,
this isn't to tell you that you're good or bad. I don't follow that tradition.
I don't follow that tradition too.
Your elf is here to show us Christmas spirit and to make sure we're in the Christmas spirit. Not like, because I don't believe in like, you're a good kid or you're a bad kid. Or you're being naughty, you're being nice. Like, I try to focus more on like, do you have Christmas spirit? Like, are we, having fun and being good to each other?
It's fun
like
too.
That.
It's funny.
Yeah, I just
love it. Yeah, it's stressful.
It's real stressful. So please take care of yourself. These holiday seasons coming up. We're gonna have so much fun talking about all the fun things coming up that we like to do. Christmas movies. I don't know, when are we gonna get into Christmas? I mean, we can't do Christmas
after
Thanksgiving.
Now,
but for now,
post. My tree's gonna be up today.
Oh my God! So happy Election Day. Happy coming of the months.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy sweater weather. It's so cold here in Arizona. We love it.
It's so cold. It's colder,
cold.
It has been chilly though, huh?
Love it.
I know.
I get up early, so I feel
It's
that
like
cold.
55 degrees in the morning.
Yeah.
It's
At
like super
6,
cold
it is.
for us.
It is.
I wear a
chilly.
beanie today. So.
Yeah,
I know.
It is chilly.
I was like, oh, it's beanie weather. Okay, I love it.
Well, I wake up early.
You
Yeah.
do.
People at work were like, we ain't there.
We're
but
not
And then by
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 is like, okay,
So
we
hot.
could wear like a t-shirt,
Yeah.
like some chanclas, and then
We're so bipolar here in
Yeah.
Arizona. It's like
Very.
cold in the morning,
yeah.
hot in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I
We're
always say,
sweating
so
in
don't
the
make fun of people
afternoon.
when you see someone with a hoodie,
Yeah,
short shorts,
yeah.
and some sandals.
Yeah.
'cause it's the norm here.
It's the norm here.
in Arizona.
But also we rush to get to that weather. So if you start a little early and throw a hoodie on
Yeah.
or layers,
That's
like,
true.
No,
it's
we
just
do dress
fun.
in layers.
We
Like
do.
I think today I had like my sandals. I'm still in my sandals. Like
oh, I'll still wear my
I
sandals.
still had my
Yeah.
sandals on
Yeah.
with my jeans and a jacket
And
on
a
this
ja-
morning.
See?
And then by the time I got
But
to
it's
pick
so-
up,
it's
I took my
so
jacket off.
It's so normal for
So
us to do
Canadian.
that.
It's so, yeah, it's so
Yeah,
normal.
see? It's so normal.
It's so normal to see people here in Arizona. Well, Phoenix. I don't know about
Yeah.
the northern cities, but for us to have hoodies with shorts on, or
With shorts on.
or pants with short sleeves,
or Uggs with shorts.
yeah. The weather changes here, so.
Fast.
Well, everybody, have a good week. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you next week.
Yes.
Bye.